This summer, we've released the 5th edition of our flagship Chart Your Own Course report. Our first report came out in June 2019. I won't labour this point, but Donald Trump and Theresa May were still in office. Inflation was less than 2%, and we'd never even heard of COVID-19. 5 years of reports does help us to look back at how the pensions landscape has evolved though. Some things have changed very little. We continue to await the revised DB funding code, though we know a lot more about it than we did then. In our first report, one of our top tips when analysing risks was to start with covenant, and that message hasn't changed. In the most recent iterations of the new funding code, the pensions regulator's emphasis on understanding covenant has only increased. Other factors have changed a lot more than expected. Whilst we would, in normal market conditions, expect to see funding level progress over time, the average funding level on an estimated insurance basis has sped forward, from under 70% in 2019 to 90% today. And we've seen the proportion of schemes targeting full insurance increase too, from 40% to 60%, perhaps reflecting that this target is closer for many than they expected. Against this backdrop, schemes also rely less on sponsor contributions, but this has a knock-on implication for liquidity. 80% of schemes now sit in a net cash outflow position, compared to 60% 4 years ago. And this need for liquidity is strained by current high allocations to illiquid holdings, which limit flexibility. For a more in-depth look at where things now stand, thoughts from the pensions industry on priorities for the next year, and what should change about regulation, and for tailored tips on how you can move things forward for your own journey, read our 2023 Chart Your Own Course report.